That, eh? All right.
There's a place I go to when no one knows me. It's not lonely.
It's a necessary thing.
Good morning! Rock here.
Nancy here.
Yep.
I hope you guys have a necessary place to go to,
We're just fixing so we
right?
Right.
Don't you believe that? I love
I believe I can fly.
Stop.
What?
I love his lyrics because it's like there's a place I go to that no one knows me. It's a necessary thing. It's just a place where it's like the secret garden, the sacred garden. It's a place where it's your own. You can be yourself. You can.
Word.
It doesn't even have to be like a physical place. It could be.
A mental place.
It could be it could be a mental place. It could be even just. Actually, maybe it needs to be a physical place because it needs to be a room where you feel like you can write down your thoughts, you can meditate.
Yep.
For me, it's biking. That's my sacred place. Go for a
Yeah.
nice bike ride, reflect on things, gain
Eyelash.
clarity.
I got an eyelash. It's bugging me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's bugging me.
Yeah. How's everybody doing?
How is everybody
oh my
doing?
Goodness. It's a nice
Wednesday,
Wednesday.
it's raining.
It's raining.
It's fine.
Actually, we need the rain, I think.
Blame it on the rain. We need it. We're fine.
Yeah?
We're fine.
Yeah. Cheers, everybody. Cheers to you. Mojito. I love it. I love it. I
good.
added some maca root and some ashwanga.
Ashwanga. What?
Give you ashwanga.
Ashwanga?
Ashwanga.
Right.
Ashwanga.
Perfect.
Yeah. Remember I talked about it?
You sure did talk about it. I remember.
Ashwanga is to calm your nerves. It's Ayurvedic medicine that helps
Wow.
balance out the gut. And
Give me a double dose of that.
the maca root, yeah, no kidding.
Ugh.
The maca root gives you the energy and it balances your hormones. It's great. It's a good thing.
It is.
It's
Yeah.
awesome. So
Super
how's
good.
everybody's challenge doing?
How is everybody's challenging? What have you done to make
What have you done to be the change you
exactly
wish to see?
the change you want to see?
Were you searching for the...
I was like, no. While as you were talking, I was like, she'll say it.
Okay.
I'm waiting.
Yeah, being the change you wish to see. I actually really practiced that yesterday.
I was much more patient.
Yeah, for me, in my own experience, the change I wish to see is to be more loving, to be more affectionate, to be more kind in our household. So yesterday I was very extra loving, extra kind, extra affectionate,
Yeah.
and yeah, that was my experience. What about you?
I had the same experience because I was here. You were very loving.
Listen,
My thing
yes,
was the patience thing. I was much more patient and relaxed.
yeah,
Yes, that was a big focus of mine.
okay,
Yeah.
right on. And it,
Yeah. It worked
turned
out
out?
because it led to much more affection. Well,
Oh
we
my
don't want to talk
goodness.
about that. Just don't talk about it.
wow,
We're the only people on the planet
can
who
read
have
between
sex.
Stop, serious man. You guys, like, stop that.
Come on.
You're putting me on the spot. Like,
It's
seriously.
natural. It's a necessary thing. See? He says it. The guy.
It's a place you go to.
That's my place I go to. Come on. Come on.
Okay. Anyway, what did you write as the headline?
The 5 love languages.
Okay, good. Because I want to talk to you guys
Good.
about that. The 5 love language. If you guys have a chance to read The 5 Love Language by Gary Chapman, it's a really, really great book. It talks
Wait,
about.
there's an audio version of that if you
Oh
want to
yeah,
listen
like
to it. No
well,
big
yeah.
deal.
When I say book, I actually mean audiobook because I don't have time to sit down and read a book. I actually
Put it in your car.
put it in my car, go on my bike ride, stuff like that.
And often it's the actual author who's reading the book.
Yeah, so it's a way of expressing your love to one another in any relationship, but mostly like your spouse,
There's
And
5.
There's 5
love
love
languages.
languages. So the one
They're
is
generalized.
the acts of service, which typically that would be mine. The other one is the gift giving. The other one is physical touch, which is yours.
I'm like a dog.
And quality time and words of affirmation.
A good dog.
So
a good
I
boy.
think ideally, it's been a while since I've read the book, and it's a great reminder because I want to read the book again. I think you thrive on, or you have 2 main ones, and then the other one's kind of like it goes into category, it's like in ranking, like type of thing, in levels.
In order.
In order. There you go.
Come on.
Yeah. So my 2 main ones would be the acts of service, and I think it would also be the words of affirmation. I think
Yeah.
those are my 2. Yeah.
Yeah. Me for sure is physical touch.
Yeah.
I love snuggling. I love, it's not just sexual. It's wrestling with my daughter, getting a hug from behind, anything. Like just
Rubbing your hair, scratching
anything.
your back.
Yeah, all that stuff.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
all
yeah,
like,
exactly.
it's all like that.
Yeah, exactly.
So, I don't know about my second one.
Well, there's gift giving. No, you're not a gift giver. Physical touch. Quality time would be your second one. From what I know about you.
You've heard it from the horse's mouth,
Well,
right there.
I mean, 18 years. We've been together.
Yeah.
18 years. Yeah, I think quality time. You love to spend family quality time. I think that would be your second one. But I mean, hey, what do I know? What do I know?
For sure, number one is physical touch. Let's just focus on that.
Yeah.
So I just love it, and that's me.
Yeah.
But often what happens is we manifest the love language that we desire the most onto or towards our partner.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
I'm always the one rubbing.
Yeah. And I'm always the one doing everything. Well, not.
Okay.
No, but I'm more.
Ouch.
I'm more the active service type. Like,
Well, yeah, you make the smoothies. You've done well for yourself
wow,
there.
okay. So it stops there. But anyway.
Congratulations.
No, but that's true. It's we kind of like portray or manifest what our own love language. Project. There you go. See,
Yeah.
I love how you like.
So if you're the person that's always giving a service to people, that's what you probably want.
That
in
is your love
relationship.
language, and that's what you want. That's what you aspire to in your
If
relationship.
you're often giving gifts, you're giving gifts. That's what you like to have in a relationship.
Yeah.
Simple.
And actually, they talk about that in the book. I want to read that book now. I'm like, so I'm gonna put in the comments down below, like the name of the book and who the author.
And it's important to be in tune with that, and being in tune with your partner. So I know that acts of service gets her juices going. So I do stuff around the house.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah, you've come a long way.
I do a lot of
Well,
stuff.
I mean, I think it makes sense, like especially when you're away for a weekend and like. Well, let's start small. So even your bed, like
I make the bed.
when you make your bed,
Never
first
used to.
thing in the morning, it's the first accomplishment of the day. So it keeps that momentum going. Not only that, but if you're having like a stressful day and like you're feeling overwhelmed, you're feeling stressed, you come home. And if your bed is not made, you come home and it's like that, and like it's like feng shui. It's like you come home.
Feng shui, baby.
You at the end of the day, when it's time to go to bed, you go to a bed that's not even made, so it adds to your stress. And it's not like it's more like a subconscious thing, right? It's like an energetic thing, if you will.
Yeah.
So same thing with like if you
It's
go
like
out.
driving around in a dirty car with garbage all over the place.
Yeah. Which is why we use our car. My
My
often.
car's not that bad. I've got one little paper bag in the ground and I use it for garbage. It's like, no.
All right, cool.
We once borrowed a car from somebody while we were moving in Sudbury. Disgusting.
Yeah.
I'm not going to name any names, but the car was like, so usually when you put your feet, you touch the ground of the car, This was like this thick full of paper, dirty diapers, Tim Hortons cups all over the place. Literally dirty diapers. And McDonald's boxes all over the place. It's like, talk about a car.
Yeah, and then like when you go away for a weekend and then you come home and if your place is really messy, it doesn't feel good. It's not inviting. It's like,
Where's
it's,
that cat again?
yeah, it's fine.
Put their cats outside and become all pregnant. And we're having kittens all over the place.
I didn't see any kittens.
No, I'm just making stuff up.
But anyway, I mean, I don't know where I was going with that, but
Love languages.
I think, the love languages is like, if your spouse is like, oh, I really love coming home to a nice, clean place, then it's like, okay.
Yeah,
like,
that's a ding, 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 ding.
yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
I'll clean up before you come home. No big deal. She'll come home and she'll be like, all ready.
And then,
she'll be loving.
yeah.
Wanting to give.
Yeah, more affectionate, more loving, more kind.
And
And it's not so much like,
win-win.
it's not like you're, I'm going to do this in order to get this. It's
No.
like, that's like, yeah, you kind of want to
You gotta
just...
give selflessly,
Yeah, exactly.
knowing that probably you're gonna get something else from a friend.
No, but
What?
I mean, the best, like, I don't know where I got this from, but a while back, probably one of my audiobooks, maybe even the 5 Love Language, but the best thing you want to do for your relationship is when you wake up in the morning, you always say, what can I do to make my
That's a
partner's
Tony Robbins thing.
life better? Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But what is the one thing that I can do to make my partner's life easier, or my partner's day easier today?
Yeah.
Just one thing, you know.
Yeah.
And it could be.
It works.
Yeah, it could be making the bed. It could
Yeah.
be as simple as that.
For
It
sure.
could be as saying as "I love you" or "Have a great day," or like just the simple things, right?
Yeah.
The things that we take for granted, and then we wonder after a while, like, oh, there's no spark in our relationship. There's no connection in our relationship. It's just very bland.
At the beginning of
You
your
become
relationship, it's the
roommates.
same thing. You always have this honeymoon phase where it's like,
Yeah.
I'm so in love, I'll do whatever. Can you take out the garbage? Of course, honey. You go, la la, I'm in love. And then like,
Don't
and
care who knows it.
and then a year later or two, can you take out the garbage? What am I, your freaking janitor?
Yes.
It's like that, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, well, no, we all have done that before. We do that sometimes,
Yeah,
you know?
it's to raise your mind, like
That's
to be more
eyelash, I'm
mindful
telling
of. You have an eyelash, yeah.
It's bugging me.
Yeah.
Freaking wear it.
Oh.
Tickling my eyeball.
But that's the thing. It's to not to have like, because everybody's gonna go through that honeymoon phase, and then
Of course.
and then it's
Back to reality.
back to reality type of thing. But it's to raise that consciousness, like to be more mindful, to make an effort.
Yeah.
Because a relationship is effort and work, and the more work and effort you put in, the more you'll get out of it. The more you'll get out of it.
Like anything else.
Yeah, like anything else.
You know?
Yeah,
You
exactly.
want to develop a new skill, but you're not practicing that skill, you're not going to develop that skill. I mean, it's, you know, I don't want to preach too much. I've been told I'm preaching.
Yes, exactly. I feel in our show, the best thing the approach should be, people believe the story of success when they believe the story of struggle.
I believe that.
So very important to share your own
Own
experiences,
experience. Oh,
what
okay.
you did to overcome that, and the results you've got. Honestly, because
Yeah.
people don't want to be told what to do, what not to do. Like preaching is, you know.
Preach!
I don't know.
Preach, baby!
That's one thing I've learned. That's one thing.
I'm with you.
Yeah,
I'm with you. 100%.
It's just a matter of sharing our own
Right.
experiences and what we've learned from it, and hopefully you get the insight, and there you
Yeah,
go.
or just watch it for the jokes.
Mission accomplished.
Whatever you're watching it for, I don't care. You want to burn?
Yeah. So
We're going to wrap that
we're
up.
gonna round it up.
As always,
We love
ya.
you. We
We're
care
thinking
about
about
you.
you.
No, what?
We love you.
Oh, we
We're
love
thinking
you.
about
We're
you.
thinking about you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay?
Don't
As
forget,
always,
you guys, this week, be the change you wish to see. We'll
we
see
love
you
you.
tomorrow
We're
morning
thinking about you.
at 7:15.
Take a cold shower. Do something